Hey guys, today I'm going to give you some derm secrets for keeping your skin looking young. Stuff you want to start in your 20s that is going to pay off dividends for years to come. But the tips I'm going to give you in today's video, you don't have to be in your 20s to do these things, you should be doing them. And I say skincare in your 20s because when I look at my demographics on YouTube, that is my youngest audience category. But really the stuff that I'm telling you in today's video is for everybody. First and foremost is protecting your skin from the sun. 80% of skin aging has to do with ultraviolet radiation. That includes ultraviolet radiation that is present on cloudy days when it's gray outside. And also ultraviolet radiation that comes through window glass. This can damage the collagen and the deeper layers of your skin. It's not necessarily going to burn your skin, so you're not even going to be aware that it's going on, but it's aging your skin. It's causing free radical damage that is going to show up as wrinkles, fine lines, and dyspigmentation. So protecting your skin from the sun is imperative. And that includes wearing a broad spectrum SPF 30 to 50 sunscreen every single day. But don't just stop with sunscreen. Make sure you wear a broad brimmed hat that really can protect you not only from aging, but also from skin cancer. The broader the brim, the better. You need to get some big sunglasses that will cover your eyes and the sides, around the sides, and protect your eyes from the sun. Not only to protect you against those crow's feet from developing, but also, again, skin cancer is really common around the eyes. So sunscreen and sunglasses and a big hat. Beyond the damage that sun causes to your skin though, as far as those wrinkles, whether they be crow's feet around the eyes or wrinkles around the mouth, frown lines, also tech neck, I have a video on, but when we crane our neck to look down at a computer screen, it causes wrinkles that can become more prominent with time. Any repetitive motion is going to contribute to those wrinkles that accumulate with time. You want to train yourself to relax your face. Facial expressions are really important in conversation and conveying ideas and communicating. But you can train yourself to relax your face more and not use those muscles as much. And this is helpful because a lot of times we're flexing those muscles and we don't even realize it. We're concentrating, we're reading an email, and nobody's looking at us, but we're frowning or grimacing, and we don't necessarily need to do that. So training yourself to move your face less can actually help. Holding a lot of tension in your face also can be bad if you suffer from headaches a lot. Tension headaches from focusing at a computer, you're all hunched over. Number 3 is your sleep. That needs to be dialed down. And when you're in your 20s, that's kind of why I wanted to gear this to you guys, because all these tips are preventative. And when you're in your 20s, that is a good time to really push yourself to build a good sleep routine and to preserve your sleep quality at night and make sure you're getting good sleep. When I was in my 20s, I remember kind of bragging, and amongst friends we would brag to one another about how little sleep we could get by on. Boy, do I regret that, because with time that sleep deprivation shows up on your face. It's actually been shown that sleep deprivation results in accelerated skin aging, more dramatic appearance of some of the visible signs of aging, like bags under the eyes. 8 hours of sleep should be the goal. 9 is perfect. If you can get 9 a night, whoo, you are winning. That is amazing. Keep that, preserve that, hold on to it, treasure it. Tips for getting that 9 hours of sleep: shut the world out about an hour before you want to go to bed. This is imperative. And by shut the world out, I mean no screens. The blue light from the screens tricks your brain into staying awake longer. You don't need that. Turn everything off, and have some relaxing music and read a book. That can help you transition to sleep. Just the eye movement back and forth can lull you to sleep. Your diet, clean it up. In your 20s, clean up your diet. You're busy, you're trying to get your career off, or maybe you're starting a family, and so you start cutting corners. And one of the first things people do outside of slacking on their sleep quality is to cut corners with their diet and rely on convenience food. And nothing will age you faster than a trashy diet. Or that you make it a priority to at least get in your recommended servings of fruits and vegetables every day. There's no excuse. When you're in your 20s, you are an adult. You need to eat well, and that will pay off dividends in the long run. If you are eating out and you were eating drive-up food or fast food or stuff that comes out of a vending machine, that's not real food, and that is not going to help your skin. You need things like fruits and vegetables that are rich in antioxidants, healthy fats like avocado that can help in skin barrier integrity. And when I give you guys this tip about your diet, it's not to tell you that these are bad foods and that you can't have them and that you should never go near them. It's to tell you that they should not be your meals. It'll show up on your face if you have a crummy diet. Not only that, but a diet rich in processed sugary foods contributes to something in the skin called advanced glycation end products. Basically, sugar molecules glomming onto the collagen in your skin and creating these advanced glycation end products that result in wrinkles. So that, in combination with UV, is a formula for prominent wrinkles. So clean up your diet. Speaking of being an adult and things that you need to do if you aren't already, wash your face at night. Do not go to bed in your makeup, ladies. This is a bad idea. Cut that off now if you're in your 20s, because it'll just get harder and harder with time. Bad habits that you don't break in your 20s are going to be harder to break in your 30s, even harder to break in your 40s. And by the time you're 90, you're not going to break those habits. And your skin is going to be like, oh, why are you doing this to me still? Because makeup can be irritating to the skin. And you have oils that build up on the surface of your skin, pollutants from the environment, allergens, plus that makeup. It all kind of decomposes on the surface of your skin, causes irritation and free radical damage to your skin. The other thing that I want to encourage you guys to do is to stop 2 bad habits. One is smoking. I don't care if you smoke a cigarette every 3rd or 4th month. That is too much. 1 cigarette is too many. Cigarette smoking destroys the collagen in the deeper layers of our skin. It creates a ton of free radical damage all over the body, causes lung cancer, accelerates aging, accelerates and exacerbates pretty much every disease process. And it gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to quit the longer you do it. So if you're watching this and you're smoking and you're in your early 20s, you have to stop. You have to stop. I mean, everyone has to stop, but now is going to be easier for you than if you wait. There's no reason to wait. Just stop now. Just stop now. And if you fail, try again. And if you fail again, try again. The other bad habit that has been shown and is known to accelerate the rate of aging is excessive alcohol consumption. I'm not going to tell you that as an adult you cannot consume alcohol responsibly, and there are studies showing that modest amounts of alcohol, specifically red wine, can actually have a cardioprotective outcome, but it's modest amounts. If you're consuming more than 8 alcoholic beverages a week, that is excessive and will definitely accelerate the rate of aging in the skin. It's immunosuppressive. It makes it harder for your body to fight off free radicals, and it causes a variety of other health conditions as well. It leads to flushing and redness, so it can create persistent redness in the skin, which is really a problem if you have rosacea, and it interferes with your sleep cycle tremendously. Alcohol will make you drowsy, it'll make you fall asleep, but you'll just wake right back up again a few hours later. It doesn't give you restorative sleep. And so if you are consuming too much alcohol in your 20s, cut that out. Cut it out. It also affects your mood tremendously. Alcohol does. It's a depressant. And so if you suffer from any kind of mental health disorder, alcohol is going to make it much worse for you. It's a depressant and it's going to make your symptoms worse. But even if you don't suffer from those diseases, it will cause those feelings, and that's not a good place to be. There's so much pressure in your 20s. It was the most high-pressure decade for me. I didn't enjoy my 20s at all, actually. There's a lot of pressure in your 20s, more so, I think, than any other decade in your life. At least for me, there was. And it can be a very high-stress time, and if you don't prioritize these good habits and make them essentials for you, they will age you and contribute to other health problems. I mentioned no smoking and no alcohol and eating your fruits and vegetables and getting lots of sleep. The other thing is exercise. Exercise consistently will prolong your life, your quality of life, and promote overall health, and it will show up on your skin. You'll have a more radiant glow. It will improve circulation to the skin, and it will help in terms of skin recovery and skin healing and fighting off those free radicals. The exercise does not have to be at an athletic elite level at all. Walking is great. That is what you need. Go on a walk with sunscreen on. Go on a walk or do some yoga. A topical vitamin A derivative, whether it be prescription like tretinoin or over-the-counter adapalene or retinol or retinaldehyde, these all can help remove sun-damaged skin cells and help in boosting up collagen production in the deeper layers of the skin. So that's a prudent ingredient to pursue, but not at the expense of sun protection. If you haven't got your sun protection dialed down in your 20s, make that more of a priority in your skincare. But yeah, topical vitamin A is very evidence-based for improving the looks, improving photo aging, and for removing sun-damaged skin cells that actually can go on to form skin cancer. So if you're motivated, that is a good ingredient. So those are my tips for keeping your skin looking young. Check the description box. I will list everything that I've mentioned here as far as sunscreen. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.